And welcome to a brand new edition of Monmouth Racing Today. I'm your host, Mike Kersey. Well, Sunday will be the biggest day in New Jersey racing history when the Triple Crown champion American Pharoah takes center stage in the $1.75 million William Hill Haskell Invitational. He is in the barn right behind me, but on Sunday he'll be in the starting gate looking to make history in the Haskell. Let's take a look at the field. The field for the William Hill Haskell is set, with 8 horses entered, including 3 from the barn of Todd Fletcher. The overwhelming favorite is the horse that became the first horse to capture the Triple Crown in 37 years, the now legendary American Pharoah, who was installed as the 1-5 favorite by oddsmaker Brad Thomas. Second choice on the morning line is Upstart, trained by Rick Violet. He won the Grade 2 Holy Bull and was second in the Florida Derby before an off-the-board finish in the Kentucky Derby. The local hope is Mr. Jordan, trained by Eddie Pleaser Jr., the son of Ken Theros, most recently won the Pegasus Stakes here, improving to 4 for 6 lifetime. Dale Romans will saddle Keen Ice, who finished 7th in the Kentucky Derby. Wayne Catalano will send out Top Clearance, a lightly raced son of Majestic Warrior, who has 2 wins from 4 career starts. Nona's Boy and Don't Bet with Bruno were 1-2 in the Lamplighter Stakes for Pletcher, but they all have to beat the champion.
And they're into the stretch, and American Pharoah makes his run for glory as they come into the final furlong. Frosted is second with 1/8 of a mile to go. American Pharoah's got a 2-length lead. Frosted is all out at the 16th pole, and here it is. The 37-year wait is over. American Pharoah is finally the one. American Pharoah has won the Triple Crown.
Alongside Justin Zayat, and we thank the Zayat family for bringing American Pharoah here to Monmouth Park. We know you're Jersey natives. How important was that in this decision, Justin?
Very important. Being from New Jersey, we've come here with Painter before, had great success here. We always have a good time coming to Monmouth, so it was a big decision of being part of New Jersey. We wanted to give back to our state, give back to all our family and friends who all lived around here, and to the racing fans in New Jersey.
Could you have imagined this time last year that you'd be in this position where the spotlight is on the Zayat family and the great American Pharoah at this point?
This is my wildest of wild dreams. I just wanted my dream was to win the Kentucky Derby, go the whole way to win the Triple Crown. It's so surreal, but we're blessed to be here. We're excited, we're elated, and we're thankful for Monmouth and everything they've done to accommodate our champion.
Talk about the legend, the champion, and his run through the Triple Crown. What were you thinking as this whole thing was going on? What was your family thinking?
We're just really trying to take in the whole moment of what, like going into the Derby, everyone wanted to win the Derby. It was like we could run second 3 times. We just wanted to have that big win of doing it. So once we had that breakthrough win, it was just like, whatever happens from here, we're blessed to just own a horse like American Pharoah. Whatever he does in the Preakness and the Belmont, whatever happens, happens. Then he won the Preakness by in hand, and we're all just like, oh my God, this could actually happen, But the 3 weeks leading up to the Belmont, I have every single person telling me, reminding me of all the horses that failed. So in my mind, I know this horse could do that. But in the back of my mind, I kept on thinking about all the horses that came so close to doing it. So I was kind of going into the Belmont, I was really at peace. I was just thinking whatever's going to happen, it's going to happen. Pharoah's a great horse. It was nothing to us. We just had a great time. If it ends today, it ends today. But he came through. He's done it. He proved that this is the great horse that everyone's been waiting to see. So it means so much to me personally, my family, and everyone in the racing community. I think everyone's really jumped on board this horse. It's so special, and they all just want to come out and see him.
Talk about the sire, Pioneer of the Nile.
Special horse. It's the first horse we ever bred. The first horse we ever bred ran second in the Derby. It's a funny story. When this horse ran second in the Derby, I thought that'll never happen again. That was my opportunity. We were so lucky. And then, it's unbelievable that his son is the one to revenge for him. Happens to be a homebred of ours too, named after my little sister. It was like God was testing us all this time and then delivered the gift at the right time.
Everybody talks about the horse, but the trainer, Bob Baffert, is a special individual when it comes to horses. What about what he's brought to the table in developing this horse?
Unbelievable. Bob is, I always said before this happened, you can see me from 5 years. Bob has always been my role model. I always used to look at him and I was like, oh, starstruck at first. I met Bob Baffert, but he's brilliant. A superb trainer. I guess you could say one of the greatest of all time now. But Bob, how level of detail he does, pays attention to a horse, how in tune he is with the horse, with his team and everything. It's a master at work.
American Pharoah has gone down in history, and hopefully we'll keep building on that in the Haskell on Sunday. All the best.
Thank you so much.
Saturday, August 1st, it's all about the beautiful dress and derby hats as we kick off William Hill Haskell Weekend in style. Ladies admitted free with Hatter Fascinator. Come dressed to impress and be asked to participate in our Ladies Hat Contest for great prizes. Don't miss the Lily Pulitzer Fashion Show at the Ladies Secret Cafe, showcasing the season's best new style and designs. Gather the girls together, dress to impress, and come celebrate Ladies' Day at Monmouth Park. Photo ops, drink specials, and much more will make Ladies' Day the perfect girls' day out.
But Bayern just keeps on going, and Bayern will give Bob Baffert his 7th Haskell win. Bayern has dominated the field, wire to wire in the Haskell.
Welcome back to Monmouth Racing today alongside his trainer Eddie Pleasant Jr. Exciting times as Mr. Jordan gets ready to take on the big horse, American Pharoah, in Sunday's $1.75 million Haskell Invitational. Talk about how your horse is coming into the race.
He's coming into the race great. I'm real pleased with the way he's coming into it, and we're excited about the race.
From the start last year, when he was impressive early on, to where he is now, what's the development been like for Mr. Jordan?
Well, it's like watching a kid in grade school or junior high, watching him play college football or beginning of his pro career. They get bigger, they get a bit stronger, they're more mature, and that's what we see with Mr. Jordan.
As far as Mr. Jordan and tactics concerned on Sunday, any words for Paco? Or are you going to let him just play it out when the gate opens?
Paco's going to play it out, what he sees fit, and I'll stick with whatever his decision may be. We've got American Pharoah to the inside. American Pharoah will need to decide what he's going to do. Certainly the pace will make a difference, and that's why we pay these jockeys the kind of money they get paid. They have to know how fast they're going. They need to know, and that will dictate. Our horse does not have to be on the lead. I don't think American Pharoah has to be on the lead. So it'll be a chess match the first part of the race, no ifs, ands, or buts. Final question. You've raced and had success with a number of very talented horses, Grade 1 winners before. Where does Mr. Jordan, in the scheme of things, fit against some of the others that you've raced? You know, he fits favorably. I mean, he needs to step up to the plate, and this is the major leagues. This is the A list. And we need to find out where we're at with him. Is he an A player, a B player, or a C player? Needless to say, we're giving him an opportunity to prove he's an A player. But again, in this particular race, you have an A+++ player. So, I mean, could my horse finish second in the race or third in the race and still be an A player? He absolutely could be. But again, Sunday's going to tell us something about our horse. And needless to say, horse racing will have a historic day here at Monmouth Park.
As always, all the best. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Eddie Pleasant Jr. on Monmouth Racing today.
And Point Given is set down on the outside, and here he comes at the 8th pole. He still has to beat Touchstone. It's Point Given on the far outside, and Burning Roma, Touchstone, running the race of his life. Burning Roma, Point Given, the straight of the wire. Point Given has taken the lead, and Point Given has won the Haskell in dramatic fashion.
Alongside trainer Wayne Catalano, having a great meet at Monmouth and looking to top it off in the $1.75 million Haskell Invitational with top clearance. Tell me about this colt and how he's coming into the race.
He's coming in great. He worked very, very well the other day. I was very happy and pleased with his work. It kind of got me anxious in entering him in this kind of a race. And, I talked to Mr. West and, said, let's take a shot. So here we are.
Talk about his development from where he was as a 2-year-old to where he is right now and where you think he is as a racehorse.
As a racehorse, I'm very, very excited about his career. He's been training unbelievable. He's got a nice race over the track. He's got a couple of comeback races from his layup. So we're excited.
How do you want to see this play out for top clearance from a tactical standpoint on Sunday? Abel Castellano Jr. having a great meet, and you're having a lot of success with Abel. What's he bringing to the table?
Well, Abel, like you said, he's riding real good right now. I think he's the second leading rider. He's riding first call for Fletcher. He's doing very well. And he worked this colt the other day, and he was very, very excited. And he thought he was like, a stake horse.
Very exciting times here at Monmouth Park alongside his Dennis Drazen, and it's all coming together. American Pharoah, the Triple Crown champion at Monmouth Park. It feels like a dream, doesn't it?
It's nice when a plan comes together, right?
Absolutely.
We've been working on this for a long time. Obviously, this race is always on our radar, but we saw in advance that we thought we were going to have a Triple Crown winner, particularly going into the Belmont. We started talking to the Zayat family, and they've been terrific to work with. American Pharoah, I always believed, would come here. It was the right race for him. When everyone all over the country started throwing money at them, we still believed in Monmouth and the Haskell, and between the connections with Bob Baffert and his wonderful streak here, as well as the Zayat family being in New Jersey, this was the race for him. We believed in it and reached out for him. And the Pharoah Fan Fest is probably what got it done. It's an honor for the horse. It's the first Triple Crown winner in 37 years. They wanted to make this really, really special, which we tried to do for them. So we're really thrilled when, you get a little nervous as the horse goes out training and you want to make sure, almost putting him in bubble wrap till the race comes. But when he pulled in yesterday and I got to see him, he's an amazing horse. I think we're going to have a wonderful race, and we're really excited to have him.
He's here, he's on the grounds, and you bumped up the purse as well to $1.75 million. So that, I'm sure, is making everybody happy.
We did. The intrigue of some of the discussions that were out there has been in discussion for quite a while now. We're trying to put together this 3-race series to create a bonus for the Triple Crown winner. And basically, the other states really weren't in line with what we wanted to try and accomplish. So the money that we had dedicated to try and put together this bonus, we tried to put into the purse. And we thought it was right to increase the purse not only for American Pharoah, but the other participants. So now, second place in this race is more than the Jim Dandy, more than the West Virginia Derby. It's an exciting thing to happen. We're Grade 1. We have the largest purse in New Jersey history for this race. It's a fitting tribute to the Triple Crown champion. And as you saw in Bobby's comments yesterday, we kind of consider this the 4th jewel in the crown. And we wanted to make it really special, so we raised the purse in accordance with what we thought the horse deserved.
What does this mean to Monmouth Park, to New Jersey racing overall in general, to have this legend come in race here at Monmouth Park?
Well, Monmouth Park is a special place, and we've always been proud of it. But, we've been fighting to preserve Monmouth Park. First 2 years, we had losing years. In 2014, we turned it around. We showed a profit. This shows we're a world-class track that attracts the world's best horses. I think that the legislature is paying attention. We expect the governor, the lieutenant governor, leadership in both the Democratic and Republican Party. So we think that this is going to not only encourage them to continue to support horse racing. We do think we're going to be in for a revenue share when they have casino expansion. We expect that on the ballot next year in 2016. We expect eventually we're going to have sports betting. And more importantly, my generation, everyone talks about, I was there when Secretariat ran. I was there when Seattle Slew ran. I was there when Affirmed won the Triple Crown. This generation is going to be talking about, I was there when American Pharoah won the Haskell. And, I think it's something that is going to continue on, and, it's going to create a legend. And Monmouth Park's going to be part of that legend of American Pharoah.
Dennis, thank you very much as always.
Thank you.
And that'll put a wrap on this week's edition of Monmouth Racing Today. We hope to see you at the $1.75 million William Hill Haskell featuring the Triple Crown champion American Pharoah.
The 16th pole, and here it is. The 37-year wait is over. American Pharoah is finally the one. American